Well, the writer talks about different learning theories connected to CALL, Computer Assisted Language Learning. It talks about the input theory, the cognitive theory, constructivist theory, and the flipped learning. From the point of view of the input theory, using CALL in the classroom is useful because it provides rich linguistic input. It also makes students aware of language errors and language features, and it also provides different experiences different from the face-to-face traditional classroom. Then we have the constructivist theory. In the constructivists say that when we learn something, it's useful to use our background knowledge and previous experiences, and from that construct the new knowledge. So it's good for students to use something they already know. So using CALL is important and useful because we can use applications that they already know how to use, and then ask them to use those applications to learn new content. For example, Facebook, Instagram. Then the cognitive theory. In the cognitive theory, they say that when we learn, we picture in our heads different images. So it's good to use visuals when we learn something new. And CALL can provide those visuals. We can find them everywhere, and especially when we teach new vocabulary, it's good for students to see the picture and the written word. And then we have flipped learning. In the flipped learning classroom, the teacher asks students to watch videos outside of the classroom, and through those videos they learn new content. And then they come to the classroom and they do different activities and practice those contents, those new contents learned by watching the videos outside of the classroom. So in that way, the teacher has more time to interact with students, and students do teacher-centered activities. And then the text talks about CALL and literacies, because in the 21st century there are 4 types of literacies: the art literacy, the digital literacy, written and spoken literacies. Because today, when it comes to the digital literacy, it's important to be able to present oneself and one point of view using digital formats and in spoken and written digital formats. So CALL is important also to develop that one skill or literacy. And then it talks about different tools that teachers can use to use CALL. For example, different web applications, mobile applications. There are specific skills applications that we can find, and sites, for example, to record students and to provide different listening activities. So it gives us a list of different tools.